too.
Yeah.
So close. There's like 2 of them that are super close. I was even going like, "Hey, y'all hiring? Because I just fucking want to be here.
Because I just want to live.
Because I just want to fucking
just,
be
hang
around
here?
in this
No,
bitch."
dude, that's not a bad idea.
Genuinely, I'm like, I'll fucking like work a day a week or something like that here. I don't give a shit. But
This
yeah,
is the
it's
new-
no, it's fantastic. I gotta fucking look for the name. I would have to actually look for the name. But there are 2. I actually went to Vidiots also.
So you did go to Vidiots.
I did go to Vidiots, and I actually went inside to the video store, and it wasn't as big, but they still had they had a collection though. I went, oh shit, and then I went to their theater. I went, oh
Yeah, no,
shit.
The theater's dope.
And then they had like a bar and like a
Yeah,
coffee. I was like,
yeah.
what the? This is like around the fucking corner. Like, bro, it's like right. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So in terms of physical media.
We just said, yeah, sorry. We just jumped right into that. We talking about physical media.
Yeah.
Joy, she going crazy.
Joy, you nuts?
Joy, what is happening here? Here, I'm gonna... There we go.
She didn't lose her mind.
She needs a walk.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
Cool,
that was
man.
just, I'd just been doing some outer searching, and because I just wanted to look at some films, and I wanted to look at some films.
well, because we're anticipating the Criterion Closet is coming.
Yes, exactly. That's that's
excited.
a big part of it is the fact I wanted to shop for physical media again, physically. I didn't want to be on my, and look, there's a beauty in the streaming and all that stuff.
Of course
I'm not
there
saying
is.
there isn't.
We've talked about, I mean, of course. I would say something like 50% of the movies that we've watched for this podcast, we've
Agreed.
watched on physical, or on streaming.
Yeah. So,
you know, so it has its place, but I'm with you. It's one of those, I hope it's not wishful thinking, but I'm with you in that I think physical media will become even more and more prized. Kind of like, I feel like it's kind of like vinyl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
vinyl never truly disappeared because vinyl does something a little different
I agree.
than everything else.
I'm telling you.
And so it stuck around because of that. And I feel that
Yes.
I don't want to speak for you.
No, please.
But for me, that's what DVDs, that's what Blu-ray, that's what 4K discs
100%
do for me. They do
It's-
something slightly different.
There is something about, at least for myself as well, there's something about going into, and I think that's what I wanted to do it. I wanted to venture into a place again, and there's something about, it's like that old school Blockbuster feel too, where there's something about the feel of being in a space, and there are other people around you in the space, and
Vidiots especially because Vidiots rents, right? Like
they rent, you purchase.
So they do sell too.
Yeah, they
Okay.
sell also, and
But
then
they're
you
also a rental store.
They are also a rental store. So it's just like you're talking to some of the shopkeep about some stuff. They're playing a movie like on a TV.
Yeah, like
And
I used to do when I
yeah, that's what I'm
actually
saying.
had a
Same here.
job,
I'm going like, yo, I'm like, this is what's up.
bring me back.
And then like it was just fucking cool to be in there.
It's
and,
for millennials and Gen Xers.
Oh God,
100%.
yes. I mean, entirely. And you eat the shit. I mean, you walk in, you're gonna eat it up too. You're gonna go, oh, this is what I'm talking about. And it's just wonderful to be able to. And then there was another one I went to that's again around the corner from where I am. And
Is that the one you took a photo of?
I took the photo of that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where there were rows. I'm going, oh shit. Like I walked in
That's
and went,
cool, man.
whoa, this is
So
bigger than I thought. And
Out by you, there's
like a spot.
It is a rental place too?
no,
or
it's just purchased.
It's a store.
Well, listen, man, but they have catalogs of stuff. I mean, when they have a Kurosawa shelf and they have like
Really?
Wong Kar-wai shelf, they have like
Oh,
a Japanese cinema over here, they have Italian
snap.
cinema over here. Like they have, and it's just like movies. I'm going, where has this place been?
Yeah.
And genuinely, and I was just
cool.
talking to them, I'm going like, this is awesome. And they're like, we've been here blah, 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 for however long.
Been here for forever.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it looked like that place has been there for forever.
It's been there for a while, and it's just right on the corner in the cut somewhere. It's like you would miss it if you're driving past it, but then when you walk inside, it's a haven. It's a wonderland.
It's cool to live in LA, a place
Absolutely.
that celebrates film so much because we have those places.
Agreed.
You know,
Agreed.
our listener, you listening, you may or may not have that where you live. I hope you do.
I hope so too.
And you know what? I would venture to guess that there is at least a small version of what you're describing almost anywhere.
I wouldn't be
Almost anywhere.
I wouldn't be-
Maybe
you're
not
right.
everywhere.
but I wouldn't be surprised.
Like where I come from, Podunk, Humboldt County.
still
I
had
guarantee you there's still a couple spots.
Yeah.
Maybe not rental places, but
like
that
you
at
could
least sell.
purchase some
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? Which is
Like maybe it's also a used bookstore. You know what I mean?
But
like
I'll eat it all up though.
Yeah.
It's all the good stuff. But yeah, there were just spots that I was going to. I was actually doing that too. I was going to bookstores also, and I was finding really great bookstores that were around me too. And I found some really.
You can get books for cheap, man.
But I mean, there's some really great bookstores in terms of stores itself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you walk in, you're like, what the
Dude, even Froman's in Pasadena.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
know
Yeah,
that place
Vroman's.
is an
I
institution.
used to work there. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Vroman's.
Yeah.
I know that place is an institution, but it's an institution for a reason.
Oh, I didn't
know you used to work there.
I used to work there,
That's
man.
a cool fucking bookstore.
I
man.
loved that job. That job was
Yeah.
awesome. That was a
That's
really.
one of Liz's favorite bookstores.
It's a beautiful bookstore, wonderful bookstore. Yeah, I remember working there I worked there for like a year actually.
That's cool.
It was a good time. And then I remember we used to go see movies at the Lemley right after we got off shift, and it'd be like, "What's up?" And we'd like go watch
Pasadena's
movies.
got it going on.
It was dope. Like that was a little time there. I was like, "Oh man, that was fucking tight, bro." So,
But dude, I mean, it's actually perfect that you brought up physical media and the importance of physical media and all that, because
right.
I know that one of the inspirations for doing the project that we're about to do, why we're recording this episode, what's up next on Film School,
It's so true.
is because I have a Blu-ray collection of this director that we're diving into. Who are we diving into, Josh?
We are diving into some Miyazaki, Mr. Spirited Away himself.
That's right.
That's that.
Mr. Nausicaa of the Wind.
Spoiler alert! That's the first movie I saw of his.
Was Spirited Away,
and that's where I didn't even know who he was at the time. And I'll probably repeat this when we come up.
It was
to
a big.
again.
It was a big deal because it was all over the Oscar season.
It was a big. But then I didn't.
I think Princess Mononoke was too. Was Princess Mononoke before that or after?
I want to say after that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I want to say after that. But
I think it was before.
Was it?
I think it was before, because as we'll talk about as we go through this collection, I have not watched all the movies in this collection yet.
That's fantastic.
And I hadn't gotten yet to Spirited Away, but I had watched Princess Mononoke, so I'm pretty
You're
sure
probably
that's in
right.
there.
It's
but yeah,
before.
here I'll since we're recording this on video now, I'll hold this up for the camera. It's the Disney. Okay, so I don't know if you know the story about Ira getting this, but this is the Disney, the complete works of Hayao Miyazaki box set. And then because he did another movie, he said he was going to retire after this, and then he came back.
They never retire.
he came back for the boy and the heron. So I got the boy and the heron too. It's not in the complete works. It is the incomplete works.
Right.
Sorry, collected works. They didn't say complete. They said collected.
I hear you.
But it is a Blu-ray collection of all of his feature films that he directed. Now, obviously, he was involved in many other films, as we'll get into, I'm sure, as we do the research. Many other films as an animator. I'm pretty sure he was an animator for like 15, 20 years.
Just an animator.
Yeah.
Not an actual filmmaker.
Just an artist.
Got it.
Before he started directing his own films. And then obviously I think he founded, again, we'll see in the research, or at least co-founded, Studio Ghibli. And they did a whole bunch of other movies, and that's a whole aesthetic. But what I liked about this box set was it was just the films that he directed.
I love
his films.
I like that a lot.
So yeah, the story on this is by the time I realized that this existed, it was out of print. You couldn't buy it.
Oh, that's crazy.
You couldn't buy it from Disney. And so I went looking on eBay.
There it is.
And I didn't know that this is a massively bootlegged box set collection.
Oh, really?
Facts.
Really?
And so I bought one, not being super diligent about it. And it came, and I could tell from the very moment that I opened it up, I was like, wait a minute.
It's a Hasbro Miyazaki.
It was the movies, but you turn those discs over, and I was like, I know what a burnable CDR looks like.
Gotcha. So a lot of people don't know that. That's good
Because
that
it was
you knew
all because
also.
you know that like a factory made DVD
Yeah.
is silver on the backside, but you
course.
get those burnable Blu-rays and
Yeah.
they're dark gray.
Yeah.
You know, they're like a charcoal gray.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at the print job, and the print job was all off, and the film strip, because it's got this cool film strip on it, you know, with like little cells of his movies on there. Like that was all like shitty and didn't line up on the back and all that. And I was like, man. And then I went searching and I was like, oh yeah, okay. I just bought a fake. But good old eBay.
Hunted the guy
This
down.
episode is brought to you by eBay. I hunted the guy. I could get his address.
John Wicked his ass.
It's like, you killed my dog. And he's like, what?
What the fuck,
I
man?
just make Blu-rays,
God,
man.
I'm just trying to get some za.
I was able to return it.
Uh-huh.
And then ended up paying almost twice as much for a real one.
And
it came like factory sealed and
beautiful.
Yeah, that's the only time that this ever happened to me though.
Wow.
Was that. So yeah, I guess Josh, if you ever decide to go looking for this on eBay or you listening, beware. There's a lot of people that'll try to take your money and just be giving you some I don't want a copied version.
I don't know.
I want the real thing. I don't know how that's gonna play.
I'm the same thing. Why would
did you
wanna...
like fucking reduce the quality and like?
Yeah. What did you do to like get it on the disc?
Yeah,
exactly what
I don't
happened.
want none of that shit.
No, not at all.
And then The Boy and the Heron. That's his last movie. We'll go over the list in a second here, but this one came out just a couple years ago.
Yep.
And I was able to pick this one up on 4K. So
that's beautiful. And that's his very last film.
Yeah, that's his very last film, and we'll get into it. Because what I want you to do is read off the movies that we're watching.
Beautiful.
But once we finish with The Boy and the Heron, there's a documentary that it's like Miyazaki and the Heron or something like that. That is about him coming out of retirement to make this movie, and it's a feature-length documentary, and we're watching it. So, Josh, will you? Since that's our project,
gotcha.
We're watching the complete works of what Miyazaki directed.
Okay.
Give us the rundown. What's the list of movies that we are watching?
Okay.
So our listener can follow along as we do this project.
As I mess up these titles.
It's fine. Do your best.
Okay. Lupin the Castle Cagliostro. Cagliostro. Cagliostro? I believe that's the name.
The Castle of Cagliostro.
The Castle of Cagliostro.
But do you know who Lupin is?
No, I have no idea.
He's a French character.
Oh.
Who was a thief. And long running, and then I'm assuming a manga character in Japan.
Beautiful.
But yeah, and it'll come up in the research, but he had worked quite a bit on Lupin anime before having this be his first feature film.
Part of the reason why I want to do this is because I can't. I don't know the titles.
Yeah, right. No, exactly.
I'm so unfamiliar
Yeah.
with what these are. Part of the reason why we're venturing in.
Okay.
The second
that's
one.
His first one.
First one. That was the first one. Second one, Nausicaa. Wait, no, excuse me. Yeah, first one.
Yeah.
Second one, Nausicaa. You're right.
Nausicaa and
Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That looks good too. That actually looks pretty cool. Looking at the actual, I can get that up there. There we go. It looks really cool. So that's the second film. Third film, Castle in the Sky. Oh, that's the hardest one to say.
That's a good one. Yeah. That
one's very tough.
That one's complicated.
My Neighbor Totoro for number 4.
Oh,
heard of that one,
My Neighbor
definitely.
Totoro.
Kiki's Delivery Service for 5.
Kiki's
Wow.
Delivery Service.
A heartwarming fantasy tale, it says.
That's what it says.
All right. Porco Rosso for 6.
I have not seen that one.
I haven't seen that one. Iris, Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, okay, so
there
it
you
is.
go.
Okay.
You're right. Correct.
Because that just threw me because I was like, oh man, I didn't watch Porco Rosso.
Breathtaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks
Princess
good.
Mononoke.
And then right after that is Spirited
Away. That's his. Oh,
that's
is arguably.
There's the peak.
Arguably his.
Yeah.
His zenith right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful film. Howl's Moving Castle.
I forgot about Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Dude, bangers.
I mean, we're hitting.
Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle.
That's a 3-year. That's a 3-movie stretch right there.
I have a very, very personal connection to Howl's Castle that I'll share when we get there.
Absolutely, please do.
But a very, very personal one.
This humorous and heart-swelling adventure, Ponyo.
Oh yeah, Ponyo. I've seen Ponyo.
And The Wind Rises right after that.
Yeah, and that is the last one of that collected works.
It is.
And that was theoretically going to be his last movie.
Supposedly his last film. And then we walked
he
into
came out of retirement to do
The Boy and the Heron. Wow.
Boy and the Heron.
Wow. That's crazy.
Okay, so that's what we're watching, Josh, over the next few months. How many movies is that?
That was, let me double check. Let me count again.
How many movies is
Okay,
that?
we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12 movies.
12 films.
What a nice number.
That's a beautiful number. It's
A dozen. I was going to say a baker's dozen.
Well,
but
that's
13.
That's a delicious dozen, as I call them.
This is a delicious dozen too, man.
But this is a good bit, man. That's a good. It's like you said, it's a good number too. Yeah, that's an impressive amount of films. I'll tell you that, and they all look absolutely bloody gorgeous. They really do. Seeing the actual
just
artwork.
estimating out of those 12 films, how many of his movies have you seen?
2 maybe.
Yeah, wow. So
2.
like Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. So
Mononoke,
you've never even seen Howl's Moving Castle?
Nope. Mononoke,
Josh.
and then Mononoke I've only seen I think parts of also, and then Spirited Away was my introduction.
Right.
And that I've seen that a couple times.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Because it's absolutely moving.
Did you go
Totoro? I think I've seen a couple scenes from that too, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Woo. That one goes harder than you expect.
They're
Pursuant to our conversation about Criterion Collection and all those movies, and feeling like all of a sudden we've not seen movies suddenly
in the
because
best
we've seen none of those
in the
movies.
best way. Let's reiterate that.
Exactly.
Not in that way of like
Way of
I haven't-
discovery.
Yeah, way of oh my god, I feel like a kid again. I feel brand new.
My Neighbor Totoro probably does the most of that kind of filmmaking that I have seen so far of Miyazaki's movies.
I think
It's doing some things.
I think it's wonderful you own this, and we're still going to be seeing some stuff together for the first time.
Dude, it's amazing.
That's fantastic.
It's amazing for me because I got up to the point of watching Porco Rosso, and I did not watch any of the rest.
Yeah, that's fucking man. That's
I didn't
really,
do any. I didn't do rewatches of his best. I didn't watch the later stuff that I hadn't seen yet, and I definitely haven't seen The Boy and the Heron. So, yeah,
That's really cool.
I-
We're going to be venturing in together on these blind on a few of them and not really knowing what to expect. That's actually exciting.
I can't fucking wait, man. Genuinely. Miyazaki, even if you've just seen one or two of his movies, he is one of those direct. Like,
Yep.
I guess that before we close here, that'll be my question for you, Josh. Why did you pick Miyazaki?
Because I don't know so many of his movies.
Okay, but
And
why
he's-
do you want to know about his movies?
Because he's a prolific filmmaker. He is one of those filmmakers. He's a filmmaker's filmmaker. Some filmmakers' favorite
very
filmmaker.
well-regarded.
He is some of their favorites. And then you go, wow, I love this filmmaker, and their favorite filmmaker is Miyazaki. So I want to see what they see. I want to see what inspired them to be so great. That's why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want
Good
to reach into that. So yeah, man.
I dig that.
not bad.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
And the fact that
And is that what made you buy this? And that made you purchase it also?
yes,
Got it.
because I had only seen up to that point. I had seen the four movies in a row. I had seen Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, and Ponyo.
Got it.
And
Have you seen Totoro?
Enjoyed myself every time I'd watch those. So that's when I bought this, and then I started watching.
Got it.
And yeah, there's something about Miyazaki. We'll talk about it ad nauseum. We don't need to go super detail into it beyond the fact that there's just an aesthetic to his storytelling that has instantly grabbed me
Absolutely.
and demanded my attention, earned my love and affection, and just made me want to live in the worlds that he creates.
Sure.
So yeah, so that's why I bought that.
That's
Yeah,
great.
and that's why I was so excited when you said we were going to do this. So
Fantastic.
yeah, that's what's going on. You listening, thanks so much for being here with us. Over the next several months, we are going to be going through one by one chronologically the collected works of Hayao Miyazaki. Josh, thank you for getting us set up to do this.
Man, I'm excited. We came from a great filmmaker, and we're going to another great filmmaker. And as you mentioned, the aesthetic is one reason, but I have a strange feeling the storytelling is gonna be right up there, running parallel with that aesthetic.
And man, you know what? The other thing that occurs to me is up to this point on this podcast, you could count on one hand the number of animated films that we have watched. I think we've watched 2.
God, makes this pick even.
Snow White,
Man,
and the hand one.
yeah,
During
I lost my hand or something like that.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Damn,
I think those are the only
we've seen
animated
Toy
movies.
Story.
Oh, you're right. Toy Story. So maybe 3.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
it,
else though, right?
I can't think of anything else. No. Wow.
Isn't that insane?
Oh, this makes this pick even better. I didn't
Right.
realize.
Yeah.
that.
No.
I did not even realize.
Me neither.
Oh my god.
But like, yeah. And that's
Wow.
a huge part of cinema.
Absolutely.
So, particularly in Japan. Oh no, we watched Akira.
Okay, that's right.
We watched Akira too. So
That's still
3 or
fucking
4.
out of fucking like 300.
yeah, it's fucked up.
We saw French Connection. What's wrong with us?
Gotta get it in there.
You know.
All right, so Josh, appreciate it. Thank you at home or on the go, wherever you are. Thanks for listening to us and being with us. We hope you're excited to join us on this journey through Miyazaki, because we certainly are. And I guess we'll wrap this one up here and invite you to join us on the next
Film school.
We'll see you there.
Oh my goodness. Well, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, there we are.
There it is.